Yeah. I heard the same thing. The same things were hurled at me a year ago right now. The Democrats and some members of the press were saying that I wasn't being specific enough. And what I said was, I am laying out for the people of New Jersey the direction that I'm going to take the state. And I'm not going to sit here now and talk about each and every specific cut and how it all adds up as if I'm a CPA putting together a ledger. That's not what people want from governors. And candidly, I'm really happy I didn't, because the problem that I found in New Jersey was much worse than my predecessor advertised, and anything I would have said specifically would have been thrown right in the garbage in January of 2010, and I would have to start back from scratch. So I will tell you that I heard the very same things said about me a year ago. You go back and look at the press clippings. And they absolutely said the same things about me. What you need to know, and what the people of Illinois need to know, is what direction is the governor going to take them in. When Bill Brady says he's going to cut spending, balance the budget without new taxes, that's very specific. Now, each individual cut will be determined when he sees exactly what he finds when he gets here to Springfield and has to make those difficult decisions and has to consult with the legislature, who he's going to have to work with to get it done, as well as I did with the Democratic legislature in New Jersey. So that kind of thing is just the old gotcha game, either by members of the press or by members of the opposition, in my view. I went through it. I refused to hem myself in during a campaign. I think it was the right decision. And if that's the decision Bill is making at this point, then I think I would agree with him that that's the right decision. But I also think that telling people that you're going to cut the size of government, cut taxes, and I know he's laid out specifically which ones he wants to cut, I think that's a pretty good idea for voters to make their decision on. And it seems to me to be a really clear contrast to Governor Quinn's plans for Illinois. So I think people have a lot of information, and they have Bill Brady's record to look at as well, which is one that he should be really proud of, and I know he is. So I've heard that before. I heard it a year ago. It didn't resonate then, and it doesn't resonate now, as far as I'm concerned.
Are you facing a similar problem, and how are you addressing that, and would that apply to?
Well, first off, we are facing a horrific problem with pensions in New Jersey, as many states are across the country. Our pension fund is currently $46 billion underfunded. Our health benefit plan is $67 billion underfunded. And so we passed some health benefit and pension reforms for new employees this past March, and I put forward a set of proposals just 3 weeks ago on existing employees with less than 25 years service in public life. And listen, it includes the whole range of things you would think of: retirement age, COLAs, number of years of service for you to be able to retire, etc. So all those things, I think, in my view, need to be on the table to be discussed. Also, it includes increasing the amount of the contribution that the individual employees make. Keep in mind, though, regarding in our state, the state makes a contribution to the pension plan on behalf of employees in addition to their contribution. If our state made every nickel of the contribution we were actuarially required to make every year for the next 15 years, we'd go from $46 billion underfunded to $85 billion underfunded, because the benefits are so wildly out of control. So there's got to be a whole mix of things, in my view, that need to be done. I'm going to be negotiating that with my legislature over the course of the next few months. And so I don't know whether any of the things that we're doing in New Jersey would necessarily apply to the problems in Illinois, because each system is different. But, listen, we have to change the way these benefits are given out. We have to change the way people pay for them. And, those are decisions that are going to be made by me in New Jersey with the legislature, and in each individual state by those governors and legislators. I have confidence that Bill Brady's going to be able to do that in a responsible way, but he's going to have to listen to stakeholders and listen to the legislature as well as he tries to come up with a solution.